Welcome to episode 493, Howard Schultz, From Project to Coffee King. This is an outline of episode 493. There are 4 reasons we study Howard Schultz. First, he's the coffee king of the world. Second, amazingly, he did not found Starbucks. Third, he also did not invent Italian or French coffee. He copied it. Fourth, he built a global brand out of a commodity. The commodity here is coffee. Let us meet Howard Schultz.
That approach created a company that now doubles its sales every 3 years.
How many stores are you opening as we speak?
We have 11,000 stores in 37 countries. It's an unbelievable number to me, to be honest with you. We're opening 5 new stores a day.
That's a new store every 5 hours, 24/7.
Yeah.
There really are Starbucks across the street from each other. They do that to cut down on the lines.
Howard Schultz was born in 1953 to poor and uneducated Jewish parents in Brooklyn, New York. He grew up in a project. Here's a picture of the project. It is basically it's a government-subsidized public housing. He won an athletic scholarship to study at Northern Michigan University. In 1975, he graduated with a degree in speech communication. He was 22. The first job of Howard Schultz was as an appliance salesman for Hammer Blast, a company that sold European coffee makers in the United States.
He remembers the first time he walked into the original Starbucks in Seattle, Washington. It was 1981.
When I walked in this store for the first time, I know this sounds really hokey, I knew I was home. I can't explain it, but I knew I was in a special place and the product kind of spoke to me. And to be honest with you, when I first came out here, I had never had a good cup of coffee.
This is the picture of the first and original Starbucks. 10 years before Howard Schultz showed up in Starbucks, Starbucks was founded by 3 students. Starbucks was founded in Seattle by 3 students who met each other at the University of San Francisco. Now, here's some interesting detail. I want you to take a close look at the logo on top of these 3. In the logo of the original Starbucks, the breasts of the mermaid were uncovered.
The contours have been transformed and covered up.
Well, over the years, it became politically incorrect. And so we have took the liberty of refining her.
Also came up with the company's ubiquitous mermaid logo.
The mermaid is part of the seafaring heritage of coffee coming to America, and it comes by boat. It's really a 2-tailed siren that's been reshaped over the years.
The original mermaid icon survives only at the original Starbucks. Over the years, as vice president of sales for Starbucks, Howard Schultz went to the Milan houseware show in 1983 to look at coffee makers. It was his first trip to Italy, and on its streets, he fell in love with the theater and romance of the Italian coffee bar. He was struck by an idea that seems obvious in retrospect, but hit him at the time with the force of St. Paul's revelation on the way to Damascus. Starbucks should sell not just coffee beans, but coffee drinks.
I saw something, not only the romance of coffee, but really what it was the sense of community and the connection that people had to coffee, the place, and one another.
The big ups and downs of Starbucks. In 2008, Starbucks was in big trouble, and Howard Schultz was recalled to save the company.
Changes have led to a dilution of the experience and a loss of the romance and theater of Starbucks, opening the door to competitors. This must be eradicated.
Yesterday, it was concluded that I would be coming back as Chief Executive Officer. I can see the light. I know what we have to do. We have to show up. We have to do the work. And what doing the work means is that we have to find answers to tough problems. I apologize if anyone in this room feels that we have fractured the culture and values of the company by what has happened over the last few weeks. It's a decision that we had to make. Together, we have to turn this page. We have to go forward.
Starbucks to save humanity.
Sometimes a little hard to swallow.
One of our colleagues coined a phrase a long time ago and said, we're not in the business of filling bellies. We're in the business of filling souls.
Oh, now come on. No, wait a minute. That's too, but this is a company. This is a corporation.
Okay,
Come on.
it is a corporation.
You're blowing smoke now.
No, I mean, this is how we feel. You might say, okay, they're full of crap and you know, this is how we feel. We're in the business of human connection and humanity, creating communities in a third place between home and work.
In January 2019, Howard Schultz expressed he's considering to run for U.S. president.
I am seriously thinking of running for president. I will run as a centrist independent outside of the two-party system. We're living at a most fragile time. Not only the fact that this president is not qualified to be the president, but the fact that both parties are consistently not doing what's necessary on behalf of the American people and are engaged every single day in revenge politics.
What have I learned today? Two things. First, Howard Schultz is a genius in creating a huge global brand, Starbucks, out of nothing. Second, he accidentally ran into Starbucks in 1981, 10 years after Starbucks was founded by 3 hippies from San Francisco. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be Howard Schultz 9 Lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.